Cathaoirleach, I will also speak to the amendment, which I have done all week. Page 16 of the bill, Minister, states quite clearly, a person who has a conscientious objection referred to in subsection 1 shall, as soon as may be, make such arrangements for the transfer of care of the pregnant woman. Now, Deputy Brazel raised this issue earlier about what exactly is the transfer of care. And Deputy Donnelly raised it for me on several occasions down in committee, and I'm still not satisfied with the answer, because the nub of the whole thing is the transfer of care. Is the transfer of care the handing over of a phone number by the receptionist, or is the transfer of care the doctor handing over the files of his patient who may already be a patient of his? What exactly is transfer of care? And I'm not satisfied with the answer I have got so far. I have spoken in person to many doctors, nurses, midwives who have grave concerns, because I think, as Deputy O'Keefe put it quite clearly, when they are looking at the patient in front of them, they see two patients. Not everybody does, but that's the reality of the situation. And that's why they find it very difficult to refer on this person, because they know another life will be ended. Now, I'm aware quite clearly that the people have spoken. They spoke very strongly in large numbers, and the 8th Amendment no longer exists within the Constitution, and abortion is a reality in this country. But at the same time, we have serious issues at the moment in our health services with recruitment and retention. And I actually think if these medical practitioners are not listened to, the situation will get worse. I met a midwife recently who has told me that she is no longer in the new year going to carry on as a midwife, but she has asked to be transferred to the care of the elderly, because she has a serious conscientious objection herself. She's pro-life, and that she just feels that maybe, through no fault of anyone's, that she may find herself in a position one day that she may be asked to participate in an abortion, or that she may be in she may be in the room next door where one baby is being born and another baby may be being aborted in another room, and she just cannot put herself in that situation. So she's a nurse with 14 years, but she has decided that because she cannot put herself in that situation, she has opted now to go for the care of the elderly. And I think other people are going to follow her. Now, I welcome the clarity in relation to the student doctor, student nurse and student midwife. It was one amendment I had worked on with Deputy Donnelly in relation to that. I think that is very important. Now, the Minister did say earlier that he believes that he has been in consultation with the GPs. But all through this referendum, I believe from day one that there wasn't consultation with the GPs, and I think that's very regretful. I don't think their voices were listened to, and I don't think it matters whether they heard it first at committee setting, or they heard it on the radio, or they heard it on the media. At the end of the day, they should have heard it first from the Minister or from the Department of Health. I think they should have been consulted. I definitely believe that. The right to freedom of conscience is a fundamental right, and is protected by the Irish Constitution and the European Convention on Human Rights. No person should be required by force of law to take an innocent life. And I certainly believe that these medical practitioners, these nurses, these doctors, these midwives, I definitely believe they have genuine concerns, and I think going forward they should be listened to. I think it's extremely important that they are listened to, because, you know, as I've said last week when I was talking about older people, we're facing a winter of discontent in the health service, and we certainly don't want to lose any more health workers. And so I just think, Minister, it's extremely important that their voices are heard in this. Garv Mahagut.